Hi everyone, my name is Jemel the Entertainer, and this is how I failed my HIV test. No, that is not a bad thing. Hello everyone, my name is Jemel, as I say, and this year 2019 I had the opportunity of going to get an HIV test. I was like, yo, it's the start of the year and it's about time I know my status. Now, I just picked up myself one day and I walked over there, went into the office, and of course when I walk into the office everybody was like, hey Jemel the Entertainer, how you doing, ting, blah blah blah. I was like, hi. I sat down, took a number. The nurse called my name. I walked into a room, but before I went into the room, it had a Rasta man sit down there. He was like, Jemel, don't play, you're coming back out here crying, When that man said that, I get a little scared. I was like, what he talking about? Like he see some kind of horror stories down here, right? I walk into the room with the nurse, She put me sit down, she put the strap around my hand like I'm going to take a shot of cocaine. She took the blood and she started asking me some questions. She grabbed a paper just like this and she started asking me some questions about my sexuality, if I ever wanted to prostitute, these kind of things, right? I answered all the questions. It was a bit uncomfortable because homegirl really started to get down in the nitty-gritty about what you was doing, right? So she asked me the questions, took the blood and told me wait outside. Now, while I was waiting outside, I had some pamphlets there and I started reading about STDs and STIs, and I started to learn some things that I really didn't know. Only that place is a very frightening place. I sat down there and I started reading and learning about these things, and my heart started to go right? I started to get real frightened. And when the woman come back with my paperwork and I saw negative, now I don't understand this thing, so I see negative and I start to bawl. I was like, oh God, and it was like, no Jemel, no, right? That is not the situation. Read carefully. I just see negative and I start to bawl, right? So that was my situation, but I also, within everything, because I had to go get counseling, I sat down and I spoke to some counselors who we're going to hear from just now. But guys, HIV and any kind of STI is a serious thing. What I have realized is that STDs and things like HIV, it don't give you a second chance. When you go with that partner unprotected, it doesn't have like a signal or a siren to ball. Whoa, back up. It's a HIV here. It don't have a face. And it's something, once you make that mistake, you have to live with that mistake for the rest of your life. I'm talking about every day you get up, when you go and you're washing your bollocks, right? And you're washing your peach. You have to live with it. So if all you don't believe me, take it from some experts.
Good day, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Miss Hazel.
And I'm Miss Ford.
And we are social workers attached to Queen's Park Counseling Center and Clinic. And the purpose of this video is really to encourage you, the public, to come out and know your status, get tested.
Yes, it's very important that you know that having an STI or HIV and AIDS, it doesn't have a face. So most times people will look at someone and say, they don't look like they have anything. But you can't look at someone and say they don't have anything. It's better to know your status.
So here at QPCC, we treat a range of STIs. So HIV is not the only thing that we deal with. So we deal with STIs that are caused by bacteria and those that are caused by viruses. The ones that are caused by bacteria are the ones that you can come in and get a cure for. So you get the treatment, you take it as prescribed, and you should be clear from the symptoms. Those include gonorrhea, which is locally called runnings, chlamydia, and syphilis.
Yes. And then there's a category of the viruses. Now these viruses would include HIV, it would also include genital warts and genital herpes. These viruses cannot be cured. However, it could be treated. And that's why we invite you to come out. We offer the treatment to all members. Once you come and you'll be a part of the clinic itself, you'll get treatment for it. Let me just make it clear that even though it's not treatable, it's manageable. And that's why we want you to come out and get to know whether or not this is the situation.
Right, so it's just important. We want to encourage you again to come out and know your status. It's better to know than to not know.